sons of God, if you are hearing my voice, you can consider yourself blessed. Many are not here today because they have chosen another way. And time has a way of ready or not surprise occurrences. You know, you're just walking across the street and a drunk driver hits you. Something happens. But today, there's a word. And if you have an opportunity to hear, be thankful. The title of this word today is Identified of My Father. Identified of my Father. There will come a time that is at hand when all identities created by my Heavenly Father will stand before His presence. And some will say, in the presence of silence, Lord, Lord, remember me? And it is written, our Father will say, I never, at no time, knew you. You were never identified as a son. You may say, isn't there work that must be done? And this I will say to you, as inspired of my Father, as my Father. I told you that I made you in my image and likeness. At no time was I in the identity of a flesh. Understand this, what you never understood. I said that I created the form in dirt. I created this form, and then I blew my presence into this form. Now, when I did that, this form of dirt became a living soul. Without my presence, it doesn't have life. But because my presence was in this form, it became a living soul. And I gave it a crafty mind. Now you have two identities. You have my presence, and then you have the living soul. Are you getting the two now? Wait a minute. I thought I was a soul. You're a spirit. I am a spirit. A soul is a mind. And it thinks and gives recommendations. And you can hear it at times from familiar spirits of your mom, your brother, those and them. What you've been taught, right? Against that, when truth comes, what will you do? It's the same dilemma that Jesus encountered in the church. And he said there with the men. He read the book and he asked questions. Hey, it says right here, call no man your father. Why are you asking me to call you father? He couldn't answer that question. It says right here that no man's going to be justified by works. So why are you telling me there's rules that I have to follow to be in good standing with the Heavenly Father? When truth comes, what will you do? Here comes truth. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray, I will heal their land, their presence. Who do you think the people of the Heavenly Father is? You think it's a group of flesh? Identities of names? It's those who choose to be the word, not the lie. What's the difference? Look in the book again and see for yourself. The book is written for two identities. You know, pay tithes and offerings. Render to Caesar the things that are Caesar's. Who was that spoken to? The Spirit. I need you to be me. It's written, this is how love is made perfect. As I am in the heavens, so must you be on this earth. How are you in the heavens? I'm not the lie. how it's identified is what you're chasing, what you're talking about, what's on your heart. You want to have fun, right? When will you want to be like me? When would you ask my mind about it before you make a decision? When would you consider your father? I have a daughter. And she has opportunities to make decisions, but she's not around me. And I'm sure at times she thinks like, my father wouldn't approve of this. Like she asked me, Dad, can I go to the museum with my friends? Let me think about it. Tell me more about it. Well, they're actually going to take a child, go downtown, get on this little trolley thing and go down to a different location. And I didn't think you would like that. You know what? She knew me. But I ought to put my child in a position where I can't protect her. I would be most miserable. She needs to follow instructions. We are all of the Heavenly Father. And He wants to put us in a position whereby He can protect us as He promised. But if you're in the wrong identity, my name is Shosho, that identity. Hold on a second, I can't go right now, I gotta put on some makeup, that identity. I gotta color my hair, I got gray hair, I gotta color it black again. What's your problem? I don't like where you created me. Okay. Do you think you are the flesh? Yes, sir. This is exactly what Job told the Father. The Heavenly Father bragged on Job. And Job, I wish I was never born. Why would you say that? Because I'm the flesh and I don't have things I used to have. How silly does that sound? Were you there when I did this and that? Oh, I spoke foolishly. Yes, you did. Now, good luck. Not identified anymore. How about Moses? I showed you my ability, Moses. I gave you my voice. You couldn't speak right. But as you represented me, you spoke as I. And you want to have a different thought about what I told you to do? I wanted to win their hearts, Moses, when I told you to go and hit that rock. And let them watch you hit that rock and see water come out of a rock. But you had an attitude about it? I can't use you like that, man. You can't be close to me. You identify yourself as the flesh. Good luck. Are you getting it now? You see, it doesn't matter if you know the Heavenly Father. It doesn't matter at all. You can sing songs, clap your hands, make people think that you know Him. I follow all the rules. It doesn't matter at all. What matters is, will you identify it? As the Father identified Jesus. This is my Son right here. Hear Him. Why would He say such a thing? Jesus followed instructions. He said it. I want to do what my Father tells me to do. That's what He said. He does the works. I just follow instructions. That's what Jesus said. What are you saying? Well, it got to make sense to me first, right? And what do you want again? I want some money. I want things. Okay, you can have them. Now what? I give them all back to Job. Now what? Well, I've been on all the rides. I've been to all the cities. I got the car. I drove around with the car. I got 5 cars. And now I can see that it's empty. It means nothing if you don't have peace. Now your children's on drugs. Now your daughter want to be a man. Now your wife want to have friends. And there you are with the money. Didn't work, did it? Or the money has you. Because now you want to play with people. Want this money? Have sex with me. That type of nonsense. You got people to be your puppets now. Now money has you. Now you got to count it, right? Now you have to protect it, right? Who's the slave? You are. Don't watch that car, right? Now somebody took your life for something around your neck that they thought was of worth. Somebody told them that. Oh, you're so caught up in the world, what they told you. The doctor's right. I'm going to vote. Sure you are. You better be identified. Because the time now at hand, all that is in the flesh will understand the time. Hearts are growing cold now, aren't they? You can see the women burning with lust with each other in broad daylight. You can see the tricks and the games of the children. I want to learn. I want something for free. I want to have fun. And never ever get ready for life. And when life shows up, it gets hard, doesn't it? So now you know. The clothes here with hearing. You got to be identified. That's all that matters. You can call it what you want to call it. Because if I don't see your name in that book as a choice of identity, I never knew you. What about the things I did for them people? People are dust. How about all the good works I did? You know, I gave money to the poor, and I did all those things in church, sung songs. Never identified. That was for the man. How you getting it? I'm sure you are. Make a decision today. Go in the truth, or good luck. Can you see me now? If you can, understand this. The flesh doesn't have a sight. The flesh can't see. Have you seen a dead person with the eyes open? It's the spirit within the flesh who's imprisoned by the flesh, convinced of the lie, as it tried to do with Jesus. Well, we here, man. This is where you going to be, bro. This is where we depart. Depart? You're me and I'm you. Jesus, the Christ, left his body. But you forsaken me! Never at no time, man, have you convinced me. It's just a moment of time. You chose not to follow the way, and you have been condemned to the ground. But I'm not going with you. The Father says, many will go down there with their flesh because hell has enlarged itself because they want to be identified as the flesh. And so shall you be where your dirt lies. Be blessed, or good luck.